I'd rather see like an Ezreal here or some sort of Heimer Ashe. Ooh, Samira Rel. I mean, this is pretty strong with Ivern, to be honest. I don't know why we didn't think about this at all. I think Bro also forgot about this.
Wait, so DRX got the Omega comp?
Yeah.
Did they just get Exodia?
I mean, pretty much. Let's see what the support's going to be, because if it's Ashe, if it's Karma, for example, Heimerdinger, I feel very good about Bro's chances of making something happen down here. If they just pick Nautilus, I'm like, okay, now they're just like, well, we have to counter this. Then why'd you pick Varus?
Why did you pick Varus so early on with so much amazing stuff left? I mean, it shows, like you were saying, right? Like there is a reason, and we know why they went for it. But at the same time, was it the best choice? I just don't think so.
That's the Challenger's hammer. Yeah, I mean, that's what the transition was in spring season. The hammer comes down, and then the Korean casters become us. Yeah, that's the Challenger's hammer.
Challenger's hammer.
He's challenging Tristana in this lane.
Ooh, flash forward, trying to get on top of the Alistar, and they put everything together. Palu doesn't even flash away. He just says, nope, you got me. I'm dead. First blood goes over to Rel. Frog was out of the lane, and he could have just let the minions kill the plate, but instead he kept it at one little minuscule blip away.
I didn't notice that, but
and
now
Frog got the plate.
Now you've made me know about it, and now I'm angry. I didn't
Frog just
notice
went up there. He just got it right now.
You've made me upset, Valdez.
Now he's down here with the team. He procs the Dominus.
Yeah, Frog's full bar. He's ready. He's got flash.
Flash in. There is the engage. They get right onto that backline. Elias dies for free, does absolutely nothing. So does the Jace. And if you're going to play a poke comp, you better damn well play it front to back and not just leave your two poke 80 champions out to dry like they did. So nice engage from Career, and DRX will take another massive lead. True. Chronicler pointing out that maybe Bro about to lose the first 2-1 best of 3 because they won game 1, right?
Yeah.
But then they lost. So, yeah, I mean, you know, there's still a chance, but certainly DRX are in a very comfortable lead at this point as Daisy goes flying and is now in the wall.
Gotta land that poke, but you can't see anything with these Ivern
there you
brushes.
go, Daisy able to detach from the wall as Frog is nearly going to go down, but big Gore Drinker value as now the Rel does come through. It's not the cleanest engage, and the front line is working this time for Bro, as they will be able to take down the Rel eventually. It kind of felt like Career was trying to spare the blushes of Frog, and
see Tristana has a blue trinket. She's not going to be doing any of that work, so Bro with vision control here could have a really nice ultimate into a pick. The follow-up burst damage on this Varus, and the Jace teleport coming through to mid. And even though they had Prio, they're not going to be able to turn it into anything here, it doesn't look like. Satep has TP, and he's coming in late. What's he buying? Getting that second item. Quick blades are done. This is the fight of a lifetime for Bro. They need to win this one. They need to win it somehow miraculously. Front line is good.
Start. Good start. You get Frim in the front. You get that big blast onto the Ivern, who did not have a shield at that time. Not going to be shielding himself in this one. As Root not going to land. Daisy also already dead. DRX kind of struggling to get in onto this one. As Palu in position to try to deny this. He has to ult a bit early. He does get pushed away by the Tristana. Frog takes an insane amount of damage. Where does health bar go? His Career's like, oh, I gotta save him again, but this time he's not gonna do anything. This the Ivern goes in as well for some reason, just to die, as that was Bro winning the fight.
The Ivern is super squishy, and you can't be going in like that. And unfortunately, the Rel just hard forcing after the Renekton is picked. Now, nice try to take a turret for this. We'll just give an additional kill over. At least it only went to the Scion, but that means guaranteed Baron here. No way to contest this. Career is coming up in 5. If Satab actually just resets there and they back off, rush over, maybe they could slow this down. Maybe they could look for a pick and push Baron or push Bro off of the Baron. Now, he just dies. Doesn't even get the turret. And Bro are going to take a gold lead for the first time in this game here.
It's kind of crazy. The last fight we had was the one on the Mountain Drake. Not the last one, but the one before it.
TP.
It was like 8 minutes ago.
Yeah, TP coming over. Ivory trying to look for a flank angle here. Look at the poke. Oh, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's a nice dodge. Reading the angle with Satab. They're looking for the engage, especially with Ivory a little bit away, but he is going to get in position. Does a nice chunk to Pleta and Frog. Now they're just going to push mid, but you got to be aware of this Baron try, as Bro are going to go for it.
These pokes are not hitting.
All right, they get the stun onto Prim. No knock up here as Nature's Grasp. Going to grasp at the Nature.
I don't know about
Doesn't
this, bro.
get anything.
I mean, you probably should have just held on to Baron there. Now you don't have your Nature's Grasp. You didn't do anything with it. DRX so patient.
So, okay, they have double LDR. Can they do damage to Prim? Absolutely, they can, as they just engage onto the front line. In goes Frog, ends career, and they do get blown to smithereens as, here we go, the Smear's popping off and immediately dies. But Zintab is in a good spot. He's just autoing the flash away, gets one, gets two, gets a third, as Zintab with the Quadra.
He's going to push to end.
He's just looking to
well,
back.
No, he has TP. He has TP.
Okay.
With all these Ivern bushes and the minions coming through, the warding, Ivory just doesn't have a lot of chances. He's going to have to start firing these blind, to be honest, like that. And, okay, there's a little hit.
Yeah, got him. DRX going to get in there. By the way, Frog does not have Baron buff. Just going to join up with the team as they do so much damage. Bro's not even going to get in there. They're like, actually, it's already dead.
It's going to be only Ivory here. It's like, get out of here. Okay, Pleta takes the damage.
Pleta's
look at that. Wow. Gone.
Yeah, their siege becomes just disgusting because it's just everything that we mentioned. Okay, Chains coming down on his career. He's just straight up dead, but the shielding is keeping him alive forever.
Redemption is huge.
Yeah, he got like 2 shields, Redemption. As that's the other thing about Ivern, he just builds support items, right? So he gets them online quickly. He's helping out the team, and Daisy just, you know, going for a little walk, a little windy walk here, and he is going to spot the entire Bro team. So, and by he, I mean she. But yeah, it's going to be a good amount of information at least. But you do lose Daisy for 50 more seconds, as now Sponge is going to get flashed on as he is trying to poke the team by himself. He is going to get rooted. Can they actually kill Sponge? Yes, they will. As now he got engaged coming in, as Maokai's already dead. Remember that he's AP, but now it's Samira. Does go to the S rank, but the follow-up engage here from Bro is insane. They get the 280 carries, and that's all they need. Those are the 2 carries.
They're going to push down now mid to try to end. I mean, but I think by the time they get there, maybe these respawns will come through. 25 seconds on Pleta, and Career did live.
Through the acceleration gate?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I guess that's why. Career's following them. He's like, no, not my base.
I mean, he doesn't have ult, so I don't think he can stop them. They need 10 seconds.
Sponge coming up, but he doesn't do much. As, yeah, just hit the Nexus. Just hit the Nexus is all you got to do. Enosh just avoiding them. He's just going to hit the Nexus, and Bro are going to win in a 2-1 victory. It is Brover in favor of Bro.
They hit the Nexus. They actually finished the game. They did it. They were like, I'm gonna hit the Nexus. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna do it. And Sponge, everything. They had everything up. They had inhibitor turrets, all of them. And Sponge died. And DRX said, or he was dying. He was caught. And DRX said, we will force this fight in a scrappy situation where we have no setup, no ability to use our combos. DRX took that game. Sponge said, I'm gonna do the anti-Sponge and be anti-clutch
that was
here.
So anti-Sponge,
it was the
man.
anti-Sponge. He was like, I'm going to be the most anti-clutch. But his misposition led to huge errors for the rest of DRX. Like,
oh, man. I can't believe they actually turned this around. Look at the gold graph, guys. This is why we said it like 6 times before the game started, during the game. It's challengers, you never know. And eventually, Bro were the better team. Like that, by and far, very clear.
And then they were not the better team, and then they were the better team, and then they were not the better team, and then in the end, they were the better team.
And then they were the better team, yes. 21,000 damage from Tristana, doesn't matter. Palu wins it. Once again.
He absorbed so much pressure.
He did so much in this game.
And like we were like, well, Alistair doesn't save this. Apparently it does. Apparently it does.
In the team fights, you know, like the lane was rough. That was always going to be rough.